So my next guest, I can actually say that I have been into Sydney many times, and I'm a big fan of their location over there. I actually sat in there and even tried healthy things myself. So I want to bring Catherine in so that we can get a great overview of Sydney, and I've gotten a ton of feedback on social media about them.
Hey, how are you?
Good, look at this. Wow, this looks like one of the pictures I posted. Wow.
So colorful.
That's awesome. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so
Appreciate it.
much for having me. Thank
So,
you.
Catherine has an amazing personality, and a lot of people that were posting on social media were saying, "Oh, we got to watch because she's coming in and she knows her stuff." So thank you to everybody that's recognizing her. We
And
appreciate
hello
it.
to everyone. Thank you.
All right, we're going to get into this in a minute.
Yes.
But give us an overall concept of Sydney. Talk to us about that.
So, Sydney, Providence, which actually I could probably throw a stone and hit right now,
Yeah.
is so close. It's an Australian-style coffee shop. And although we are not Australian, we love to emphasize their coffee culture, as well as fresh, locally sourced ingredients. So our coffee menu is quite extensive, includes a flat white, Vietnamese iced coffee, iced lattes, hot beverages as well as being paired with some awesome, colorful food. And like I said, a lot of those ingredients are locally sourced. When we opened up on December 24th of just last year, so we've only been open just over a year.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes, we wanted to bring a lot of like local vendors in, and so we got this awesome array of food and colorful ingredients. So we're happy to share.
So colorful is a good way of bringing it up, and also the environment of going into Sydney.
Yes.
I have to highlight how comfortable it is. It's
Thank
a
you.
Very,
Yes.
very comfortable feeling
It's
environment.
very light and airy. All the decor, it makes me super happy to go to work,
Right.
as well as I hope that everybody is happy when they walk in the door.
So she mentioned that it's almost a stone's throw from where we are in the studio here in Providence, but you guys are also at a very good focal point because Water Place Park is basically just behind you.
Exactly,
Right.
As well as we have the Blue Cross workers, as well as UBS. FM Global is moving into that building, as well as Agoda Travel.
Right.
So you have about 1,200, 1,500 people right upstairs, as well as Water Place condominiums and the Avalon,
Right.
and just past that, the Cove, which is a Johnson & Wales building.
Right. So if you're coming into Providence, all those great landmarks that you just threw out, you're not going to miss Sydney. I mean,
No.
if you're coming in, whether it's for a night or you're exploring or you work in the city, which so many people do, their timing and their hours are perfect for that to check it out. And that's why I've done that. I've had meetings that were coffee meetings that have gone in there to sit there, and it's a great location to be there.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank you.
she mentioned colorful a lot.
Yes.
And on social media, a lot of the pictures I posted were very colorful. Let's talk about the menu, starting with these
Awesome.
amazing things that you brought in here.
So our signature dish, bringing it back to Australian culture, although we don't have Vegemite, we do have an awesome breakfast dish, also served for lunch, called the avocado toast.
Oh.
So it's about 2/3 to a whole avocado with chili threads, multicolored heirloom tomatoes,
Okay.
local feta that gives it a bit of saltiness, fresh citrus squeezed in for the avocado, on top of whole country toast that we actually source every day. We get fresh bread from Iggy's Bread of the World in Cambridge.
Oh, yeah.
They bring it in, because our kitchen is only about 100 square feet, baking bread is a little out of our domain.
Yep.
And on top are these beautiful watermelon radishes.
That's what that is,
give
a
'em-
watermelon radish?
Yeah,
That's
it gives
like
it such a
pink,
pink burst of color.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is it. You could also order it with a poached egg on top, or smoked Scottish salmon, which is cured with sea salt and also smoked over oak wood chips,
Right.
which is, it's
I
delicious.
get way too hungry during
Yeah,
these segments.
so you would technically be full way past lunch
Yeah.
if you had this for breakfast.
I'm liking that. All right. Now this.
So this is a lunch item. It's the signature salad with strawberries and goat cheese, which is super delicious. It's nice and fresh.
Yep.
And we also make all of our dressings in-house. So we make a Caesar dressing, balsamic, as well as a lemon honey vinaigrette, which is super delicious. But this one has our balsamic dressing with, again, you see the watermelon radish,
Right.
the strawberries, goat cheese on top of organic mesclun. And we also provide this right in the case
Okay.
as well, so you can grab and go if you were looking, if it wasn't lunchtime.
Okay.
So if you're interested in getting the salad, And then to add on, we also have a partnership with Buffoni Farms in Johnston.
Yeah.
So they have a local slaughterhouse on property. So our chicken is super, super fresh.
You're kidding. Is that new, the partnership?
We've had it since the day we opened.
You're
Yeah,
kidding me.
we
So
get
we
our
gotta
chicken
highlight that.
fresh. Yeah.
Buffoni's is a great.
Yeah.
We talk about them because of local sourcing, which
Exactly.
you guys are doing there.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Thank you.
What do we got here?
So that's my favorite item on the menu. We have this in winter time,
Okay.
and we have this almost every day while supplies last. This is our vegan tomato soup. We like to offer a couple vegan or gluten-free options because of that health trend, yes. But it's an awesome lifestyle as well. So this vegan tomato soup, it's super sweet. It doesn't have that heavy cream that might upset people's stomachs.
Right.
So paired with like a turkey sandwich or even the avocado toast, it's awesome.
It looks hearty
yeah.
just in and of itself looking at it though.
Yeah, so it's super, super good. It's one of my favorites. You can catch me sneaking cups of it.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
So it sounds like, and I mean, I have to admit, most of the time I'm in the morning, so I'm eating stuff that's quick and easy to do
Yes.
and come in for that. But it sounds like the menu has, over the year, has kind of grown. It's gotten more extensive.
So we always have had the same amount of items on the menu,
Okay.
but because of we source everything locally, but also seasonally as well.
Right.
A lot of the menu items, although remaining constant in the concept, have changed ingredients. So for example, we started off with a sweet ricotta toast
Okay.
with lemon and pear, some fruit on top, but we transferred it over for winter, fall to a chai spiced apple
Okay.
ricotta with fresh apples and walnuts. So yes, it stays a sweet ricotta toast, but the ingredients on
Things are
top
changing.
change. Yes.
So that's a good thing from the seasonal standpoint
Yes.
and from the health standpoint.
Yes.
So and I'm going to throw this out to my friend Jill, who was one of the questions I got as an instant message is, did they change their menu? Because I went in there the other day, and it's not necessarily the changing of the menu.
No,
like you're
it's
saying,
the ingredients.
Okay.
Yes. So we also have a brekkie bowl on the menu, which has remained constant besides adding some chia seeds, toasted coconut. Super good. Also, I'd like to add that the granola we use in some of our dishes and our parfait are gluten-free. So we have a gluten-free option
Nice.
right in the case. Yeah.
Molly, you and Kate are going to be in glory over here. So, and I want to ask this because it's all the feedback I've gotten, and every time I've gone there, it's like everybody's going there because they feel that it's a healthy place to eat, and it's,
Yeah.
and your menu and the things you're highlighting are showcasing that. How did that concept was Jordan wanting this? I mean, Jordan's the owner, so
Jordan's
I'm
the owner, yes.
So was Jordan wanting this? Was it an influence of the chef, or how did this all
So-
come about?
That's a good question. I think it was a
Combination of them.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it was a combination. I think one of the ideas is that because we have such a small kitchen,
Right.
we need to cross-utilize a lot of those ingredients.
Okay.
And buying fresh, colorful ingredients, using them in our dishes is just, it started to transform into this awesome, almost magical thing where you just get this colorful, beautiful, healthy item in front of you with a cup of either coffee or some hand-bagged tea, and it's just a great experience.
Tell me about some of the, because it seems like it's a big time in the morning when people are coming in
Yes.
there. So tell me
Yes.
about some of the other healthier style breakfast items that people can have.
Well, we do, like I said, have the avocado toast,
Yep.
and you could add that poached egg for a little bit of extra protein and the smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon. That
Yes.
was another one. Okay.
We have a smoked salmon platter, which is a beautiful spread of smoked salmon, some arugula mixed greens,
Okay.
couple capers, and you could either get a plain bagel, 7-grain toast, or even a gluten-free bagel to make that item gluten-free.
So you got a lot of gluten-free options.
Yeah, yes. We like to focus on, we try to be so careful, and although we do have a 100-square-foot kitchen, all of us at Johnson & Wales,
Mhm.
besides one or two of us, have had experience in culinary or touched upon it so far.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
out
really
of,
good
we
news.
have about 16 employees, and 15 of them are from Johnson
From
& Wales.
J&W.
Yeah,
Johnson
it's
Wales
just
getting all
weird.
these great shout-outs
Even
today.
though, yeah, and I also graduated from JWU too,
Me
so
too, see?
a lot of them
Loving
have
this.
worked in the kitchen with some fresh ingredients, and I think that's just how we transferred into having some salads, some nice toasts.
So you mentioned some of the things like the salads are able to go. So they're
Yes.
the quick things that they can kind of
Yes.
grab. What are some of the other things that people could come in and grab? So if, I mean, in your hours, let's talk about that too real quick.
So we are open 7 a.m. to 6
o'clock,
p.m.
okay.
Monday through Friday,
Okay.
as well as 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. So we're open 7 days a week,
Okay.
a little bit of a shorter hours during the weekend.
But people So that's the breakfast, lunch we're covering, but people
Yes.
can come in and take.
Come in at any time and grab a salad, a sandwich, a parfait. We fill it up with everything, even some local juices.
Okay.
And
That's what I wanted to get
yeah,
into. So let's talk about the juice and the parfait, because I
Yes.
posted a picture that you had of, I guess there was the parfaits in the background. Everybody's like, oh my God, what is that? It's amazing. So kind of let's highlight that a little bit too.
the brekkie bowl.
Is that what it is?
The brekkie bowl with the lemon curd.
Yes, that's what it is. Yep.
So our brekkie bowl is plain strained Greek yogurt
Okay.
with chia seeds. Then we toast coconut. We have the Udi's gluten-free granola, as well as small batch lemon curd. And we just lay it out just like her bowl was, nice and beautiful.
Yep.
But it's almost like a masterpiece. You don't really want to
You
break
don't wanna
into
break
it,
into it.
but it tastes the best if you mix it all together. Yes. So that one, you can get that just for breakfast
Okay.
from 7 a.m. to 11:30 on the weekdays until 2 on the weekends as well.
And then there's the parfaits that we're talking about.
Yeah, the parfaits are just a smaller version
Of that,
located
okay.
in the case, yes.
Okay. So this was a lot of the feedback, was people were asking about the colorfulness and what's in the pictures and the ingredients and how you
Yes.
change them. So how does it seem like that the people that are coming in now are getting more of an idea that you have all these healthier options and they're following it and having
Yes.
trying more things?
Well, so when we started off, we are a coffee shop, and we wanted to have some food options, which actually overturned to being majority of what people get, as well as getting coffee. So we started off as a coffee shop, like I said. We have a partnership with Illy, an Italian brand of coffee.
Yep.
And we use
Oh, that's what I get my cappuccino.
it's so good. We use Illy because they have an awesome sustainability program. They have, they just support the local economies where they're growers. They also patented a sealed canister to keep the beans fresh, fresher than bags of coffee and such. So we wanted to really partner our coffee with some good food.
And I think you guys have done a great job at that.
Thank you.
So let's talk about tips. So if somebody's coming in, they're not familiar with Sydney, you've given
Right.
an amazing overview.
Thank you.
What's something that you would recommend that they try if they're coming in?
So for a drink, if you are a tea drinker, all of our teas are great. We hand bag all of our teas.
Really?
One of my favorites though is the lemon hibiscus tea
Okay.
that we hand bag. It comes in hot or iced, but it's so delicious. It's super good. It's red
Lemon
fruits and hibiscus tea. Yeah, so you can like get that fruity drink with and no sugar added with an avocado toast. And I always go with the smoked salmon because it fills me up.
Yeah.
I really, really like it. Yeah. We also have sandwiches for lunch as well. So we have a nice smoked turkey sandwich with herb-infused mayo. We also have roast beef. And all of our meats are cut in-house,
Okay.
nice and fresh, and our meats are nitrate-free. So we have a nitrate-free, even the bacon, super delicious for the breakfast sandwich.
So
So-
even the stuff that you, and we were talking about this from the very beginning when John came in and then with Shannon and yourself, is that there are things that if you want to have this healthy lifestyle that are there, like she just mentioned the roast beef, she mentioned the turkey, the bacon, what you're saying is
Right.
nitrate-free. The options are there, but they're prepared in a different way so that it makes it
Exactly.
a healthier cut of something to eat.
Exactly.
So you guys have done, I mean, it seems like you did it without really knowing that you were going to do it or knowing that it was going to happen.
Exactly, yes.
That it's been this growing
Yes.
trend with you to have this.
And it's so interesting. We get about 2 deliveries a day,
Okay.
every single day. And we have to prep those items right on site. So when we get a delivery, we're immediately prepping those items.
Into it.
We don't really have storage, so we're not having anything sit around for too long.
Yeah.
Everything is prepped and sold almost immediately that day. So some of the ingredients we may run out of
Right.
just because they are sourced so locally, but that's just how we do it, and it's awesome.
And it sounds like, I mean, you mentioned the bakery, you mentioned the coffee,
Yes.
you guys have got a lot of great partnerships that you've started up.
Yes.
Having those buildings there has a built-in customer base. for it.
Exactly.
Okay.
So even if 10% of those customers come down, it's your day.
Right, you're
Yeah.
doing well with it. And celebrating a year, which is fantastic. We'd love to see businesses that reach these milestones and keep moving to do that there. So congratulations to you and to Jordan and the entire team
Yes.
over there. I think that's awesome. What other news is going on? What other things have I missed?
Well, we actually just got an awesome partnership with La Luna Kombucha. So this health, if you're starting out the new year, 2018, with health on your mind,
Yep.
this kombucha is the best kombucha I've ever had. So I started
I don't
drinking.
even know what it is. You gotta tell
So
me. What is it?
it's a-
I'm trying to listen. I'm like, what is that?
It's a fermented tea beverage,
Okay.
slightly effervescent, and it helps with gut health, immune,
Really?
and it helps with mental clarity as well. So La Luna Kombucha is actually our newest partner. We got a fill station right in Sydney.
La
So
Luna
Luluna Kombucha.
kombucha.
Yes. So all of her ingredients, staying true to us, are sourced locally as well, down to the water sourced from streams near New Hampshire.
You're kidding me.
So everything about that, it's not a concentrate. It's a raw beverage as well, because if you pasteurize a beverage, it does get rid of some of those good bacteria that aid in the gut health and mental clarity.
So you mentioned that this is a station.
Yes, so it's almost, we have kegs. We get them in kegs. It's almost like a beer tap. It is,
So
actually.
is there different styles or different flavors? with it,
Yes,
or-
so we had 4 flavors we started off with.
Okay.
We had the chaga chai, which is actually made with ethically sourced mushrooms. We have a lemonade hibiscus and a strawberry fields one, as well as the blue ginger kombucha.
I'm gonna have to go try all of these.
Yeah,
These
you
all
have to
good,
try
they
it.
all sound
It's
amazing,
the
like
best
things I would
kombucha
try.
I've ever tasted, but it makes you feel so much better, and it's getting some energy without having to overdose on caffeine.
Love
So
I love
yeah.
that. All right, so I'm going to make a special note of that and have her spell it for me afterwards because I think that that's important to highlight. So it's clarity and better digestion.
Yeah,
basically,
mental
is it?
clarity, better digestion, gut health. I mean, healthy gut, better immune system.
Yeah, absolutely. No,
Yeah.
that was a great announcement. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Yeah.
So we covered a lot of great stuff. They have a lot of great options in there. I'm going to recommend you definitely check out, and I'm not going to pronounce it again because I'll mess it up, but I'm going to make sure that I put it in the write-ups and put it out there for people to see because I think that's great.
Thank you.
Anything else that you think I should have forgotten or talked about here?
Well,
We
our
covered all-
coffee. I mean, our
Coffee's
coffee.
crazy.
My baristas are so good. I love them all so much.
And I can tell you they make an amazing cappuccino.
Oh, thank you.
I've taken
yeah.
pictures of these already. And
Oh,
gonna do
yeah.
it. I'm gonna. So what does that taste like? Just out of
So
curiosity.
you can try it. You want to try
Yeah,
it?
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna pull one right
yeah,
out here
pull one
first.
right there. That's a thinly sliced one. It's a radish. It just has such a pigmented pink color.
I love radishes.
Yeah.
too. That's so good.
So beautiful.
Awesome job.
Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna be eating some more of these
Yeah, you
radishes
can
in a
have some of
minute.
this.
Yep.
Even this.
And we're gonna be talking, and I'm gonna get her to spell that out for me so I can make sure I highlight it. So
Of course.
thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you so
in. I
much. Thanks
appreciate
for
it.
having me. You
I'll
can
pull
have this.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat. I'll pull it out in a minute. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we covered a lot today, and we had 3 amazing guests. Eating healthy in 2018 and beyond is something that is a lifestyle. It is a way that you want to change and what you want to do for yourself, your family, your friends. I think that these guys have highlighted how you can go out to eat and how you can find restaurants and destinations that have these items. And John Territz is a great lifestyle coach, has a lot of great feedback, a lot of great ideas that he shared with us as well. So hopefully this was helpful, kick us into 2018. I did share on Facebook, and I haven't done none of the social media yet, but I will, that over the course of December, I received tons and tons of feedback about segments that you'd like to see, guests or restaurants that you'd like to hear from. And we made a couple of those adjustments to things in December when we covered La Vigilia, when we covered the desserts. Those were all big things that people wanted to see. Even national guests, like when we had Lydia Bostanich, we are looking at more people like that as well to have come and join us. But if you have feedback and you're following me on Facebook, it's Rick V. Simone. Please instant message me those thoughts. I'm happy to look at them and see what we can do to bring more of those people on and change some of those different segments going into the new year. So thank you for joining me today. I hope eating healthy was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. I'm Rick Simone. Thanks for joining me on The Taste. Joining me on The Taste. Joining me on The Taste. Joining me on The Taste.